Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanne Leal and I help people on their spiritual path awaken through art expression. In this video, I'm going to explain the mythology of the phoenix. We're also going to dive into how this relates to the self and humanity. And like always, you get to watch me create an art piece. And let's get right into it. Alright guys, let's talk about this. So the phoenix is a bird on fire and resembles an eagle. Here's a picture. The ancient Greeks and Egyptians described the phoenix as a magnificent creature that was a symbol of renewal and rebirth. The phoenix is also known for its brightly colored feathers, and in many cultures the phoenix is associated with the sun. And as we know, the sun sets each night and rises each morning. And the sun is basically just resurrected. Yeah, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? We won't get into that today, guys, but I just thought I would throw that out there. The story goes that the phoenix dies in a fire of its own making, only to rise again from the ashes. We can all relate to that one, right? I know I can. Because the phoenix is reborn from its own death, it took on characteristics of regeneration and immortality. The phoenix is also represented with the fire element. Fire occurs naturally in nature. Fire can represent truth and light. Interesting fact, guys. Fire is the oldest tool humans have used. The phoenix can also represent ourselves. What is amazing about being a human is that our ideas can die, but we physically don't have to. We just need to learn new ways. We could begin to live in a more truth and become better versions of ourselves. To become better versions of ourselves, or like I like to call it, our higher self, it requires the death of beliefs, jobs, friendships, family, and/or habits. When we learn to let go of things that don't serve our higher self, a rebirth can begin to take place. That's when the magic happens. Parts of you must die to live in a more truth and light. In life, we need to keep adjusting and changing our vision as we evolve. You just need to know what direction you're going. Remember, you can always take detours. Just readjust yourself to stay in that direction.
To take my pride away from me. You don't ever listen, and you live with your complacency. You don't scare me, but you should fear me. The sun is setting, don't trust your hearing. You made a monster, I'm your imposter. Go ahead and wander, but don't trust the water.
So the phoenix looks like an eagle. I had mentioned that earlier in the video. The reason it does is because the eagle has the best vision. They can be high up on a mountain and see a fish in water below. They can fly down and catch the fish so effortlessly. And with the phoenix, they have great perception. The phoenix represents having that great perception and vision. And perception allows us to see how we can make a difference in the world. Perception allows us to see how we can add value to society. Let's take a moment to talk about the pandemic. This event created the death of many things: people's lives, businesses, jobs, social gatherings, and more. This created a change in our perception. We had to adjust how we were doing things in our society to keep us alive. We put stay-at-home orders in place. We started wearing masks. We worked from home. We had kids in virtual learning and more. We decided to sacrifice things today to make sure we had a future. So I have a question for you guys. What are you willing to sacrifice today to make a better future, to make a better society?
Volunteer as tribute.
Did you guys know that 75 billion land animals are killed for food each year? That doesn't even include the marine animals and also the dolphins and whales that are affected by fishing. I don't know about you, but I believe that's an insane amount of death to be happening in the world. How can we live a compassionate life and say we're compassionate beings while we're killing other beings? Animals deserve a dignified life. They shouldn't suffer from birth to death. And let me throw another fact out there for you. Animal agriculture is the leading cause of deforestation, plus among other things. But we're going to talk about the deforestation because I love my forest. We need to rebuild these forests. We need the animals to be able to flourish in their own environments, and that needs to stop. So you may be asking yourself, well, how can I do anything about this? Well, I got a solution for you. You can adapt a vegan diet. I am only 5 weeks vegan, but it's been the best thing I've done because it just aligns with who I am, who I feel I am within. My soul resonates with this. So by adapting a vegan diet, you can be all that you can be. No, what I was going to say is you can combat world hunger together. We can conserve our water. We could reduce energy consumption. We could purify the air because that's what plants do. We can also live a more ethical life. Come on, guys. I mean, what else can I throw out there to say that's positive? It's all positive. We have grown to believe that we needed these products to survive. All right, I'm not a professional at this stuff, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to direct you guys to a YouTube channel that is done by my friend Ryan. He has this great channel called Alternative Reality. I'm going to link that in the end card here, and it's also going to be in the description. You watch his videos, and you can get your own idea of what you need to do. Now, I just want you to educate yourself. It doesn't mean you have to adapt this way. I just want more education on the subject because we've been led to believe things that aren't necessarily true. So please go educate yourself, and we can save the world together. Alright guys, let's lighten the mood a little bit. Let's talk about my painting. This was done with watercolors, ink, and glitter. Instead of drawing and painting the actual phoenix bird, I wanted to make this painting more personal to my life. My art is deeply rooted in how I feel and what I'm going through. And I am going through a little rebirth myself right now. I've gone through a death and rebirth many times in my life, and let me tell you guys, it's painful. If you want to know more about me as a person, I suggest you follow me on TikTok. That's where I'm going to get more personal with my videos. That's where you get like the background or the back scenes or whatever you would want to call it of my life. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to link that in the description. You're also going to see it on screen right now. And you can go ahead and follow me. I would appreciate that. I want to thank you guys all for coming and watching this video. This means a lot to me. This channel I created was for myself, but also for you guys too. I hope that you learn something and it resonates with you. Maybe it gets you to go outside. Maybe it gets you to draw something or paint something or be creative. Maybe it helps you see different perspectives and change your mindset. Maybe it helps you out of depression. I don't know what it is, but I'm here to help. So, like I always say, my personal email is in the description. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you.